everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Happy hand-poured silver Sunday. I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend wherever you might be in this big wide world. Now today I have an update for you all on some of the hand-poured silver which I've been making over the last couple of weeks. I apologise for not putting a video like this out sooner, but it's been a pretty hectic few weeks in the Backyard Bullion household with the ridiculously large group unboxing, as well as pouring lots and lots of Tetris pieces. And I'll talk about the Tetris sets in a little bit, but it seems like I've been doing nothing but making Tetris pieces over this last few weeks. But I have recently had a batch of silver back from the Edinburgh Assay office, so I thought I'd share with you guys some of the new pieces which I've got, which are all up on my website, backyardbullion.com. So if you're interested in any of these pieces today, please head on over to my website. Any support that you can give would be greatly appreciated. Also, I have the grand reveal of what is inside this two-part mould. Now, I gave a sneak peek of it on Monday when I announced that I'd hit 4,000 subscribers. And once again, huge thank you to everybody for your support on that side of things. And I said I'd do a grand reveal today, so let's crack on with that. This is the first thing to do today, the big grand reveal. Now, a lot of you in the comment section got it correct and guessed that it is, in fact, a silver globe. So here we have a spherical piece of silver in the form of our dear old planet Earth, and I'm really happy with the way this turned out. This is an idea that I've had, or I had way back when I got started, and I always thought this would be impossible to make on any kind of scale or make look good. I'm useless with sandcasting, and I'm sure I could have potentially tried to teach myself that, but eventually I just decided to go ahead and commission a two-part graphite mould, which was a really great idea because I'm really chuffed with the way this looked and turned out. Now, this particular piece came out 5 ounces, but I will be making a lot more of them. What we've got in mind is to create a limited edition run of these pieces, and to that end we have created this display board. Now, none other than Backyard Bullion Senior, my dad, who is a wizard with woodworking. He's also created these Tetris frames, which I'll show you in a bit, but he has helped me to create these display boards for these planet Earths. So we will be creating a limited edition run of 25 of these spherical planet Earths. They will actually end up being 5.4 ounces. This is the prototype one, which I'm actually going to be keeping for myself. This is going in my permastack. I'm really, really in love with it. I love it. It's been out on my table for ages. I just love having it in the hand, playing with it, rolling it around on the table. It's just so satisfying. But it came out to 5 ounces. All of the other ones that I've been pouring have come out to 5.4 ounces. So I guess there must be an air pocket within it or something. But anyway, here it is. It is absolutely awesome. And as I said, we're going to be creating these display boards to go with them, and a limited edition of 25 of them. Now, I will be doing a video next weekend showing the manufacturing process of these, and at that point as well, that is when the first pre-orders will be going live. So if you're interested in them, I would highly recommend that you head on over to my website, send me an email, byb@backyardbullion.com, or you can sign up via the newsletter for updates on that. I will be sending a newsletter update when these go live, as well as sharing the sort of go live date on next week's video. The idea is that they will be ready for shipping by the end of June. They are currently being produced as we speak, and I'm going to be sending them up for hallmarking pretty soon. And then we will have 25 of them. They'll come on this display board, as I said, made by my dad. So I'm really chuffed with the way these look, and they're something that's really unique and different, and I don't think I've seen anything quite like it out there. And I really do like the way the display board holds it, and you can have whatever kind of continent that you like facing towards you, which is really cool as well. So let me know your thoughts. If you're interested, please let me know. You can drop me an email at byb@backyardbullion.com, or you head over to my website, sign up through the newsletter, or comment here and we can link up. But I'm really happy with them. Let me know your thoughts though, and what you think about the design, because I think it's a pretty cool and special piece. Now, I do have some other molds to share with you as well. We've got here some trilobites. These are from G&G Machine Works. The same person who made that two-part graphite mold also made this trilobite mold. We've got an antiqued one on the left and a plain one on the right. Really like these. They've got a great texture on the back, feel really good in the hand. Both of these came out to 2 ounces exactly, which look really cool. And because they're a really thick piece, you get some really awesome ripple lines because the silver takes a long time to cool, which is very nice to see. Absolute pig to stamp, by the way. They roll around all over the place, so real, not a pleasurable piece to make and stamp for sure, but they look pretty cool. The next piece is a seahorse, custom seahorse mould. Now these, I'll show you the mould as well. This is the brainchild of Mrs. Backyard Bullion. She had the idea of making a seahorse mould, and G&G Machine Works was kind enough to have a go and create one, and he did a fantastic job because here are the results. They look absolutely fantastic. We've got here the antiqued one on the right and the plain one on the left. I prefer the antiqued one, but I'd love to know your thoughts. Which do you prefer? But the details come out really well on these. They look fantastic. And we've got on the back the stamping. Again, they're a bit of a pig to stamp because they roll around all over the place. But they get some really cool ripple lines because just the nature of the way they are. Look, I mean, look at the tail down there. Also, a nice little happenstance is they look like fish on this back side, which is really funny, I think. But, you know, that's just the way it goes. Also, we have some other pieces just generally up on my website at the moment. Here is the Aztec piece, which I absolutely adore to make, but I haven't made many of them recently. But these two are up on my website. The antique versions are absolutely awesome. They just accentuate the details. They look like the pirate rounds from Pirates of the Caribbean. They've got some absolutely cool ripple lines on the back as well. And then the last piece which I wanted to share with you guys, but this has already sold, is this Ripple Dragon. It's probably one of my most favourite pieces that I've poured all year so far, simply because of this awesome little crevice in the silver which came up out of the dragon's nose, and it looked like the dragon had just breathed fire, and it's the remnants of the smoke coming out of its mouth, which is pretty damn cool. Also some absolutely amazing ripples on the back. But yeah, I will be making more of these dragons over time, but if you would like one making specifically for you, then please do let me know, and I'll do my best to recreate the crevice for the smoke. Now, the last thing to share with you guys are the Tetris sets, and these have been taking up the most of my time over this last couple of weeks. They really have. I've been sharing some photos of these on my social media, so Instagram and on Reddit as well. So if you want live updates on these, because I've been making these to order just through social media platforms, then please do go follow me on Instagram at Backyard Bullion, or even over on Reddit. I'll put links down in the description below. But I'm really, really happy with the way these turned out. And the frames, as I said earlier, have been made by my dad, none other than Backyard Bullion Senior. And by the way, here's the Tetris pieces on the other side. I've been making, as I said, nothing but Tetris pieces, because I've had two of these 10 by 10 squares ordered, which are 25 pieces each. And they weigh, this 10 by 10 square, this 25 piece set weighs pretty much close to 19 ounces. So it's a pretty big and hefty set. The smaller set, the 9-piece set, weighs about 7 ounces, so really cool. And I love the way the frame sits in them, makes them sit there, and it's really, really fun. Brings me back memories of when I was a child playing Tetris all the time. Really very nice. What's also fun is that you can play Tetris in this frame. So you can take them all out, you can try and put them all back together. It's an absolute pig to get it fitting exactly. So if you were wanting one of these and you wanted to play with it like that, make sure you take a photograph of it, or check out the photograph on my listing on my website before you take it all apart, because let me tell you, it's quite difficult to get it back in the exact way that it comes out of the frame. So if you would like to order a Tetris piece set, then I am doing these basically made to order. I will probably have some for general stock at some point in the future, but at the moment they're just going to be made to order. So go on over to my website, backyardbullion.com. I've got listings for both the 9-piece set and the 10-piece set. There will be a waiting time for them to be made. Usually is going to be about a month or so, because of they need all hallmarking as well as creating. They take quite a lot of time to make, and obviously the frame as well takes time to make. My dad needs a little bit of notice to source the nice English oak which he's got here that he's made them out of, but they're really cool. So if you're interested in those, please head over to backyardbullion.com. All the links are down in the description below for all of these things. So that's all I have to say. I hope you've enjoyed all of these pieces of hand-poured silver. I'd love to know your thoughts on all of them, especially the globe. And if you want to find out more information about that globe, make sure that you head on over to my website and sign up to the newsletter. Also, you can just drop me an email to BYB at backyardbullion.com, and then we'll send you out the newsletter when they become available for pre-order next week. Otherwise, if you like this video, please put a thumbs up on it and share it around on your social media. Also, if you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button and hit the alarm bell, because then you'll get a notification when I upload future videos. Otherwise, all that I have to say is thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic week ahead, and please make sure that you like, share, comment and subscribe for more.